All right. So summing it all up, learning how to reach people better by knowing how to use validation to connect to others, to meet their universal needs and their emotional attachment needs will bring you much more fulfillment in your relationships with others. As you find others that will do that same thing for you, you will feel close to others as well, and you will feel more connected, more cared for. One of the things that Sue Johnson talks about is that in our world, a lot of people will say things like, I don't need others, I can do it myself, like I'm all I need. And she says that's absolutely not the case. Scientifically, it's just not the case. We are social creatures. We need healthy attachment with others to thrive. And I agree wholeheartedly with that. The more that I have practiced these skills and tools, I have found that I feel so much happier. I'm a very independent personality. I have kind of, I guess, not in a good way, but I've prided myself on being like independent. I don't need others. I can figure this out. Like I've got this. And I am learning that I'm so much happier. I am so much happier by being vulnerable with others and actually letting them know I actually have needs and letting them meet some of those needs and me meeting others' needs. And that kind of interdependence is a word for that. I have a much happier, more fulfilled life because of those connections. And I am so grateful for the things I've been learning. So we have universal needs. We have emotional attachment needs. Validation is an important key for meeting those. And learning how to do that is so critical. It doesn't mean that you have to agree with what they're experiencing or feel the same way they do about it. But it does mean that you can care. And learning how to validate others can do that. In these books, they will talk about like how to, like when to start like teaching, like, oh, where is it? This one. I don't have to make everything all better. There are times to teach. There are times to actually like help others and problem solve and things like that. And all of these resources go into that as well. But the first step is to connect. It's to validate so that they know that you're there for them, that you actually care. How do you feel about others' advice when you have felt that they actually care about you first? And I know we're not supposed to give advice, but like you'd be willing to more take it if you felt cared about. But you'd even feel better if they gave you suggestions, right? You'd feel better if they gave you just a suggestion instead of advice. And frankly, you'd feel even better if they trusted you that you could figure things out. So it's interesting how all of this, like the things that trigger us, this is really what these books are talking about. This is why it triggers you. This is why certain ways that people communicate is hard for you. And so as you recognize, oh yeah, that really is hard for me. I don't like it either when people do that to me. It helps encourage you to be more proactive in, I want to be the kind of person that validates others and really deeply connects with them so that they feel I actually care about them. And the liberating thing of recognizing that you don't need to fix everybody's problems. That's been life-changing. I am kind of a controlling person. Maybe kind of isn't the right word for that. I tend to control certain things, not everybody, but like we feel like we're supposed to, like when we're parents and stuff like that it's our job to fix everything, control everything. I'm learning how to get my kids' ideas, like let them come up with amazing ideas. And they've had some crazy stuff. Like one of the things that they talk about in their books is all ideas are valid, like meaning like write them all down, like write them all down. And then if it's something that affects everybody, come up with one or two of those ideas that you can actually both like all agree on, and then find together the one that you guys can all agree on. And then that's the new plan. So creativity is a huge part of all of this. And I love it. It's just been really good. So letting go of judgment, not feeling like you have to fix everything, replace those buts with ands. Watch those PMA statements. Don't bring your positive mental attitude statements out until they lead out with them. So follow the lead, which is the other person. Follow their lead. And that's the same with validation. If they're in that emotional triggered state, they're not ready to come out of that yet. So follow their lead. If they're flipped lid, that means you've got to go and meet them where they're at. I love that. And practice. And remember that all feelings are acceptable, not all behaviors. Some behaviors need to be limited, but all feelings are acceptable. Meet people where they're at. You will find that your connections are stronger, deeper, more beautiful, powerful. Instead of your kids saying, I hate you, you never listen to me, they're thanking you. Like, oh, wow, you're really there for me. I had an experience just the other day with one of my daughters where she was coming with some issues she was having, some concerns about friend relationships, and we just listened. It was me and my husband. We were walking with her and we just listened. We had been learning these skills and tools. And so we just listened. We validated feelings. We were expressive with her. We met her emotionally where she was at, and we didn't give her solutions. And by the end of it, she was thanking us. And really, thank you guys so much for listening to my problems. And then she was working on her own solutions. So this stuff is really powerful. It's really simple. And the hardest part about it, though, is learning how to communicate it, like practicing with new phrasing. That's why I feel like these resources are so powerful, because they are loaded with examples and of new ways of phrasing things. It's a language. It's an art. The art of validation it's an art. It's like a language. It's like learning a new language. So just practice with it. Get those resources. A lot of them, you can get audio versions of them. That was helpful for me because I'm very busy. And so I've been able to listen to and then re-listen to their examples and their ideas. It's been super helpful for me. So I hope it's helpful for you. I hope that if it is helpful for you, you will share this with others. Please share it with others, because one of my goals here is to help heal relationships, marriages, kid-parent relationships, grandparent-grandkid relationships, co-worker relationships, friendships, troubled relationships. I have learned, the older I get, the more I realize everything about life is about relationships. Like, the most important things in life is relationships. They're the most important things. So having quality relationships is the most important thing. A lack of quality relationships is one of the most, I'd say, the biggest problem we have in our world, because that's what leads to all the awful, not good connections, not good loving connections, healthy connections, leads to so many problems in the world. So share it with others. If this was helpful for you, share it with others. Share those resources. And thanks for listening. And we'll see if there's another closet confession come out at some point on another topic. But thank you.